What's up, y'all? I'm back with another video on how it was driving in that snow. Yesterday, it wasn't no joke. You had to be prepared for that type of weather yesterday. If you were not, you were going to be screwed. Meaning you had to have the proper shoe gear, hat gear. I still had my black mask thing I used to wear when COVID first started back in 2020. I kept that for over the years, all the way to now. I had one of those face mask things to cover from here up. All you saw was my eyes. I had a black hat, of course, a coat, gloves. Like, you really had to be prepared for this type of weather. And it was crazy. Like, if you don't know how, like I say, if you don't know how to drive in that type of snow, you need to stay home. Tell me why when I was leaving out yesterday, I saw my first accident. It was a small accident, but when I looked to my left, the girl, she had like I guess a gray Honda. I could see the look on her face, like she was so embarrassed, like, but it was obvious either both of them or one of them, was kind of probably overwhelmed with the weather and got in an accident. It can be like that sometimes. Like, when people are scared to drive in the snow, their mind is racing. Their mind is thinking things could happen before it happened. And then boom, next thing you know, you lose control of the car. You can't keep control of the car and you get in an accident. So I saw my first accident yesterday. And I'll just never forget that girl's face. Her face was just like, damn, like, oh my God, like, I fucked up. I don't even know if it was her fault, but that was just the face expression she had. And then the other lady, she was just trying to like get out the car and I guess look at her car, her vehicle, to make sure or to see how much damage it was on her car. But yeah, that was my first accident that I saw. After that, I didn't see hardly any. And that was just crazy. You just got to know how to drive in that type of weather. You got to stay focused and you have to stay calm. Like, if you feel like you sliding, don't, jump out of character so fast. Stay calm and try to figure out a way to stop the vehicle. Because if you're sliding and you're screaming and hollering and crying and you don't know what to do, you're going to be right in a ditch somewhere. Or running into a pole, a light pole or something. That's if you get overwhelmed and don't really know what to do when you get in a slippery situation with the car. But me, I drove the old car. I have two vehicles. So my car that I use for like going out and, my good car for going out and want to do things or whatever, do things with the girls, the kids or whatever, I'll use that car. But the car that I always had since day one, I've had it for over 10 years, I never let go of that car. I kept maintenance on that car so that it could last, where it is now in this year. And I took that car. I took my older car and I just went out there and drove in it. And it was nasty yesterday. And it was supposed to snow today, but I'm looking out the window and I was looking out the window and I'm not seeing any snow right now. I hadn't seen any snow. It was supposed to snow again at 12 p.m., a full 100%. But I don't see any snow right now. I'm gonna go back and check later. But if it don't snow, that's good. I don't want no more snow. I told y'all it's pretty to look at, but it's no joke when you have to drive in it. So I just want the snow stuff to be hurry up and go. I don't really care for the snow. The snow holds up everything. It delays everything. People can't really do what they normally do on a regular basis due to the roads being so messed up. So, but other than that, I did pray to God that I get to my location safe. I prayed that everybody that was on the road get to their location safe. And hardly no accidents, even though it was one accident. but it wasn't a whole lot. So I'm thankful for that. And I'm glad I wasn't in an accident. But overall, I kept my head together. I knew I would be okay. I just had to stay focused while I was in that type of weather. And you got to know what to do if you slip a little, if you're slipping a little bit, or you may spin a little bit. You have to know what to do when you're in that situation and not panic. Okay? So, yeah, I wanted to make a video about that. So if you're out here on this road and you feeling a little nervous, calm yourself down. You'll be fine. Just don't speed. Do the speed limit or under the speed limit. That is all.